a great day today. Here to have a blast of a time, y'all. I'm already expecting a lot of people to show up. It's a Sunday, and I'm in that global time. Look, y'all already know we gonna hit it. Don't mind me, y'all. There's something playing in the living room, so if you hear some background, that's what it is. Something from the living room, y'all. But that's about it. But yeah, y'all, what y'all been up to? How y'all been doing? Cannot wait to see these people just start popping up, dude. They're just gonna go boom, boom, boom. Here's the first one. What's up, Blazing Flame Christian Channel? How we doing, bro? Yo, for Shookin says hello. What's good, man? What is good, y'all? How are y'all doing? Yo, Annie says hi. What's up, Annie? Told you, of course, I remember you. You've been in quite a few of my lives. Says 40th live. Let's go. For real. That's crazy work, man. That's crazy work. That is insane. We got 4 people on right now. We're loving that, y'all. I love how YouTube hasn't caught up with it yet. Dude, Preston, what's up, bro? It says, how are you doing on this Sunday? I mean, bro, it's a Sunday, dude. I mean, we're trapped inside. I've already had some coffee, dude. Now, I mean, there's nothing more for me to do except do a live, bro. So I was like, let's do it. But yeah, how's your Sunday been, man? It says, sorry, I missed that last one. Also, why are you not in the shed? Because it's too cold outside for me to walk outside in the shed, bro. That's why. And it says, yo, Lewis says, what's up, bro? It says, I'm glad I hit 30 subs. Absolutely. And it says, I'm watching and playing. That's awesome. It says, nice. You're in your house again? Yes, I am. I am in my house again. In me room. It's way too cold. I know it is. Yo, G-Edit says, live. What's good, man? What's good, bro? Y'all, did y'all see that weird post that dude had made on his channel? Like, what was that guy doing? I'm not that type of dude to do that stuff, dude. I guess he was just doing that for clout or whatever, bro. But it didn't work out for him, dude. All he did is publicized my whole entire deal. Oh, that's just my mom who has everything cranked up in there right now. That's all it is. It's something cranked up in the living room. So we got a good sound system. So that's what it is. And let me see. It says my brother. Wait, this is my brother and able to come home for sure on Wednesday. Yo, that's what's up. That's awesome. But yeah, that's the background noise. It says I'm about to go drive around because I'm getting cabin fever. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. Sometimes you got to. It says, bro, remember Brendan go to shaving his head at 3 today? Yeah, he went and I tried to go onto his live, but apparently it said that he violated YouTube's guidelines. So I don't know what was up with that. And what's 1 + 1? 11. Obviously, bro. 1 + 1's 11. You already know it. You already know 1 + 1 is 11. It says, dude, he's just doing it for attention. It says, like, dude, it's perfectly legal to talk to a minor as long as it's not inappropriate. But even then, you wasn't, I mean, you're just reading chat. I know. Exactly. It says, that message when you did react on the video, Kins, because that was crazy, right? Yeah, I know. Dude's insane. It says, did I go to church? No, we were locked in today, bro. Our church got canceled. And then, yeah, he just laughing. Yo, Kins, what's good, Twim? It says, I'm here. And then it says, Brandon at Go. It says, yo, what's good, bro? It says 11. Yeah, 1 + 1 is 11, bro. Obviously. It says, dude, when you shaving your head? I know, dude. Yeah, Brandon the Goat, when you shaving your head, bro, because you went and you apparently did a guideline deal, but I don't know what it was with his YouTube thing, but it was whatever. It says, I got his dick. Yeah, I know. Dude was just doing that for attention at this point. Like, bro was straight clouding for no reason. He says he does this to all my voice. Really? I wonder why. That's pretty, I don't know. It's pretty, I don't know. Sadly, I can't really do that, Amari, but I do appreciate you joining in on the live stream. Yeah, I know 1 + 1 is 2, but I just like to be dumb and say it's 11. Let's see here. It says, he does it for views and he wants to get people in trouble. Yeah, obviously it was for views because he got over 200 with that. It says, yo, was copyright? Yikes. It says, was it a third times a third? Yes, it says, bro, dude, it's so bad. where live people's electricity is getting turned off left and right. There's also water leaks. It's freezing. Yikes. It says, what's 9 plus 10? Greatest meme reset edition 21. Yes. Yo, Curly says, yo, man, what's good? And says, oh, okay, yes. It says, who, me? Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I won't say that. Amari, if I'm being honest with you. It says, and I can't stream. Oh, that's a bummer, dude. It says, where I am, it snowed. Yo, that's what's up. We love that. We love that. How was the ice storm? Believe it or not, we haven't gotten ice yet. They're saying we're supposed to get some tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. And then it says, what's good, bro? What's good? Like I said, y'all, don't mind the background noise because my mom has something blaring in the living room. It says it's pronounced Amir, but it's spelled Amar. Oh, I'm sorry, Amir. My bad. Let me see here. It says it's just cold, no snow. Got you. It says I can't wait to ride Taco Bell in the snow. Nice. It says I got 1 foot of snow. That's actually legit. I love that for you. Let's see here. It says same. I honestly, I'm kind of like the snow we got. Yeah, that's awesome. It says so I won't be streaming or cutting my hair. I don't blame you, dude, because like it showed that you had YouTube guideline problems. So, I mean, I guess that's understandable, y'all. Y'all, can y'all believe that a skeleton dancing has gotten me over 20 subscribers? I'm at 835 because of that. Like, what? For no reason. It's crazy. It says, I'm built different, sir. I need my $2 tip. Nice. It says, you didn't work today, right? No, and I'm not working tomorrow either. Let's see here. It says, we have freezing rain right now, but we have snow. I'm gonna make a vid later. Bet. Make you a snow angel or something like that. It says, if you haven't already, please like the stream. It will attract other people to this amazing live. I appreciate that, man. It says, Baba Boy Brandon, what's good at 15? The service one. I remember you now. It says, everyone sub to his YouTube channel and follow his Twitch and TikTok. Yes, y'all, we appreciate that. It says, yo, I'm back. What's up, Freddie? Mari says, give. I can't give, bro. I don't have anything to give. It says, I will. Can't wait. Absolutely. It says, raw. It says, if you know the meme. And it says, I need my $2 tip from my brother Amir, and I am Amira. Nice. It says, well, bye. Talk to you later. I'm gonna go outside. All right, Kenji, have fun with that. For real. Enjoy the snow that y'all are gonna get. And then says, yeah. But yes, y'all. Look at that. 7 minutes, and we've consistently had 10 in. Hopefully, YouTube gives us a big push again. We want another good push. I want to get to 850 today for subscribers. That would be legendary. Yo, Sarah Lynn says hi. What's good? And then says, hi, Sarah says, welcome. It says, yo, TikTok. There you go. There's a TikTok link, y'all, if y'all want to go check that out. It says, by the way, I am loving life XOXO. I changed because I can't. Oh, okay. Okay, bet. Oh, nice. Okay, cool deal. Yo, Charlie, what's good? He says, it's me again. And then Sarah says, please tell me that that's not doing anything. Oh gosh, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear? Yo, it says hi. It says I need moderator. Sorry, you're not getting moderator by asking. That's not happening. But yeah, can y'all hear? Can y'all hear? It says yes, I can hear you. All right, cool deal. Because I have like a little thing that was going on, and I didn't know if y'all could. Marco says, yo, hi, what's good, bro? Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, say it. Just try. I can't even do that. or whatever that was. Yo, Mia says hi. What's good? It says I can hear you, man. Oh, okay, cool, Larry. Nice. Let's do that right there. There you go. It says I can hear you, man. Nice. Yo, Diva says OMG hi. What's good, Diva? How are we doing? Okay, yay. We got some more people who are doing their junk too. Love that. Love the spams. Not really. It says, how's things going? Things are going great, man. How are you doing? Let's see. It says, I'm not good. How are you? Ooh, at least you're being honest about it, but I'm doing pretty good for the most part. Dude, I hate these people who keep on spamming, dude. There's too many spams. I don't my goodness. Yeah, spam bots are raid firing today. Yes, they are. Bro, oh my gosh, dude. Stop. Dude, like, I cannot stand that. I know, dude. They're spamming, dude. These spam bots. It says so many hackers on your stream, bro. I know. It says, please stop spamming in the chat or you get timed out. It says, stop the spam. It says, can I be mod? No, if you ask to be mod, most of the time you're not going to get it. Dude. Oh my gosh. There are so many people getting timed out in this one, dude. This is unreal. This is why people won't get mod if you keep asking. Yeah, that's true. Yes. It says, please stop banning them. Yeah, for real. Literally. It says, bro, how was your day? My day was pretty good. I've enjoyed it so far. I've gotten to sleep, and it was nice. It says, yo, I think Brendan not giving mods anymore. Probably not. It says, stop spawn. Bro, my gosh. Yes, thank you. When those people are spamming like that, y'all, all my moderators, knock them out by a full day. Give them 86k seconds. No joke. And it says, hey, yo, right? Yep. Yep. Here we go. Yep. Deleted. Let's see here. It says, I am here. Let me see. It says, I am here like I said I would be. Appreciate that, Geeky. Much love to you, bro. Yo, it says 86 is a full 24 hours. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 86k. That's the most that we can time them out. So that's what I say, time them out. But yeah, y'all, if y'all are new, drop a subscription. We'd appreciate that. Can you make me a burger? Bro, I was asking that. He asked that again in the last live stream. Bro, my gosh, dude. Why is there so many people that have this today? Gosh. Says, I feel like the Lord just told me to go live with you on the basketball court in Lumberton. No, he didn't tell you that because I ain't going out in that cold. You're nuts. It says, could I time? Yes, you can time them out. It says 1v1. Nope. Not doing it in this cold weather. Nope. You can kiss that goodbye. I ain't doing that. Nope. Let me see here. It says, guys, beat Cycle on Brandon's stream. Everyone has to sub to me. I will post it for proof right after. Nice, bro. Nice. We love that for you. It says, bro, I'm heading the right. You can head there all you want, dude. I am not getting out of this house. Do you hear me? It's too cold to be doing that junk. Yes, please time them out for a full day. Yes, please. Says, can you make a burger? No, bro, I cannot make you a burger. I'm not going to lie to you. Let me see here. Says, okay. Says, oh my God. Dude, why are there so many people doing that? It says, bro, I haven't. Is this an AI exam tomorrow? Motivate me to study? All you got to do is have a made-up mind to study, y'all. Like, for real. Have a made-up mind to study. Just get it done. You can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. I'm not going to lie. Like, for real. On a real note, y'all really can. Says, I think all the spammers think it's funny. Yeah, but it's not. It's really not. It's annoying and it's dumb. Can't stand it. Says I timed him out first. Yeah, that's what's up. It says, hey, how's it going, man? Bro, it's going pretty good, dude, besides the fact that we have haters and whatnot, but that's all right. This here says, I don't blame you. It's cold. I know it's cold. I know, dude. We're almost in the 20s. It's freezing. It says, bro, 4 days. It says, you're just stupid. Yes, it says, I'm crying right now. I'm not able to study. Nah, you need to study. You can do it, diva. You can do it. You're a diva for a reason. So you can do it. You can study. You got this. It says, I'm crying right now, but I'm not able to study. It says, do I have a son? No, I do not. I do not. I'm only 19. I do not have a son. Thank God. It says, Scooby-Doo. What's up, Kazi? How are we doing? Let's see. It says, what's my favorite color? Snow? Definitely white. It says, I can't study too. It says, I got to get some tips from him. For real. It says, bro, why are you ignoring me? I'm not ignoring you, bro. It says, please make me a burger, and I can't do that. It says, what, you're only 19? Yeah, only 19. Only 19. It says, I'm dying. Woo? What do you mean you're dying? It says, mine is yellow. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear about that, bro. Look at that, y'all. Told y'all in last stream, mustache would be off. But let's see here. It says, they make me burger. No. There you go. Haha, Craig, you're done. It says, no, you not yellow. Yes. It says, it's 11 here and -1 feels real. How is it 20 degrees cold? Bro, 20 degrees is freezing. Are you asking if he could make a burger? And he said no. Yeah, I done said no. It says, bro, remember? Yes, I do. It says, my chest and throat blood. I think it's in pain. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear about that for you. God. He did say no. Oh, okay. Bro. These people here. These people are insane. I don't like how many spams we got, y'all. I really don't. Can't stand that. It says, what's with all the spammers, dude? I have no idea, man. It says, Kylie is outside eating trees. Nice. It says, hide them so they never come back. Yeah, to hide them. Do whatever you gotta do to get them out. It says, have you snow? No, I don't have snow yet. Because if I did, I promise you I would be posting it. Let's see here. It says, what's the background noise? Oh, that's my mom having something on in the living room. Let's see here. It says, I really wanted a burger. I'm sorry, bro. I can't fix you one. I'm not very good with cooking, so that's all on you, bro. It says Snow Mountain Rain. Love that. Hair's starting to get long again, y'all. It says, yes. Old post it then. It says, please post it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I had it. But I don't have it. And it says Tom. Yes. It says cheeseburger. It says okay. It says, okay, if you're fully fledged Texan, Florida, or Californian, 20 degrees is cold. And I'm from Kansas, so it's pretty good for the middle of winter. Yeah, I'm full-on Texan, bro. A full-on Texan, brother. So let me tell you something. At 20 degrees, it's freezing cold. And he's got that. It says another bot bites the dust, right? We love that too when they bite the dust. It says fantastic. Where's the girl from the Wizard of Oz lives? I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea. But yes. It says, all right, 20 is cold. It is for me anyways. Yo, what's good, cool dude? It says, hey. It says, Kansas not fantastic. Kansas says, lots of dust to sweep up. Yes. It says autocorrect. It says, she goes from Kansas. Yes. Son, that man is preaching the house down. Gosh, bro, screaming. Love that. I love that. My mom got something blaring, like I said. It says, dang, background is crazy. Do you see why I don't do it in the house now? Do you see why I do it in the back shed and this is my last resort? Do I know Steak? Yeah, the famous YouTuber? Of course. It says, Merry birthday. Love that. Geeky says, yep. So sorry, dude. I had school these days. I couldn't really join your lives. You're good, bro. It says the YouTuber. Yes, definitely. Yeah, it says, I thought it was fighting in the background. No, not at all. Yeah, it says, yeah, but it's not the worst. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, y'all, do you see why I do it in the back shed? Because then it's quiet and y'all can hear and it's a whole lot better. It says, it's okay to do it in your house. I know, but I would much prefer it to be in the shed, if I'm being honest with you. This is kind of sound like fighting, not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They fighting something, but it ain't flesh and blood. They fighting some spirits over there. Okay? To those of you who either believe it or don't believe it, they fighting some spirits, okay? Let me see here. It says, I gave my sister $2 tip. Nice. It says, what does he play? What do you mean, what does he play? It says a chat. Nice. It says, what's happening in the background? Right, summoning a demon. No, if anything, he's driving them demons away. Bro's preaching down the house, dude. Telling you. But yeah, my mom just has something on in the living room, and bro's just straight preaching. That's all it is. Yo, Chodrai says, hi, how are you? I'm doing good, man. How are we doing, bro? I think this is your first time. No, this isn't your first time. This is your second time. Love that. Let's hear. It says, what game does Steak play? Oh, I have no idea what game he plays. I just know that he's a famous YouTuber. The power price of LSU. Right? It says, oh, all right, yeah. It says, I just subbed. Shout outs to you, bro, for subscribing. Thank you so much for that. It says, did you ever play Fortnite? Yes, I have. Yo, D1 Edis, bro, you're new. All I do is read comments, bro, and do YouTube short trends. That's all I do, bro. So welcome. It says, do I eat? Yes, I do eat. I love to eat. It says, also my second time. I fell a second timer. It says he plays Roblox. It says, I'm going to sub. Okay, go right ahead, D1 Edis. I appreciate you. Thank you for subbing. Shout outs to you. This says, state plays still a brain rot. Oh, gosh. Let's see here. It says, I'm going to need to give me the power to get my weak butt off my bed to cook noodles. May ye have the power. Get the power to get it. There you go. He says, if you're new, Brendan reads all the comments. He's 19, single, not gay, from Texas. True. He says, do I have any siblings? Yeah, I got one. I got one singular one. He says, of course he eats. Wait, no. He drinks his food, right? It says, you're welcome. It says, the boss got scared off and ran. Thank God. It says, okay, bye. My mom is annoying me. I gotta go. All right, man. You have a good one. Thanks for joining the stream, bro. It says, I'm crying. I got a 75 on cycles. I thought you said you beat it, bro. Gosh, my hair's getting long, y'all. Like I said, do you see this? Do you see this right here? Do you see the twist? It says it's time to cook. Yes, y'all. It's time to cook for y'all. Have fun with that cooking. My mom's cooking some, that says farewell for now. Yes, we will see you back in the next one. It says cycles, geometry dash, or something else. Definitely geometry dash. Let's see here. But yes, y'all, it says, do you eat water or drink bread? I drink bread, obviously. I obviously drink bread. Let me see here. It says, my younger niece is so tired. She is asleep on me. Love that. It says, no, I said if I beat it, everyone has to sub to me, and I will post a picture after. Oh, okay. I got you. It says, she's cooking the spirits. That's what your mom's doing. Funny. Yeah, y'all, she's got some french fries, and she's doing some chicken tendies. So, yes, we're going to have fun with that. It says, okay. It says, obviously. Bro, this dude. I love how we have, like, consistently 8 to 10 plus people in this chat now. It's so much fun. Y'all can't wait to have consecutively 100 people. That's going to be so nice. And it says, yo, some dude stole my strawberry. It says, I can't spell. Sorry, no, you're good, bro. It says, I love all of your live videos and short videos. You do you, man. Appreciate that, bro. It says, I love the bears over there in the background. Oh, yeah. That's some of the things that my mom's gotten me before. It says, yeah, it says, get out. Do you want this? What? Nah, bro. Don't be telling him that. He's new, bro. Leave him alone. But, yeah, dude. Do you see that? Yeah, do you see them bears? Yeah, they're pretty cool. There's the bears. Yeah, there's the bears right there. It says no thank you. But yeah, yo. I got one of those for a Valentine's gift. But yeah, y'all see the Buc-ee's one too? Look at the Buc-ee's. Yeah, look at the Buc-ee's one. It says cool. He says someone stole something and still a brand. It says, yeah, they're very cute. Yo, James says, hi, what's good, James? But yes, that's my little deals. Cool little stuffed animals. They stay up there most of the time. But yes, y'all. Welcome to those of you who are new. I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to join in on this channel. If y'all are new, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment, as some of y'all have already done. And of course, like the stream if you like it. I'm not going to force y'all to, but y'all can definitely do so. This is Blue Gamer says, yo, what's good, bro? What's good, man? You've been in a few of my streams, bro. How are we doing today? Says, yes, I'm still a brain rot. We love that for you. That's your personal choice. Let's see. Do you dance in the rain while Michael Jackson eats a burger? Elon Musk on a jet? No, definitely not. Let's see here. It says my brother is sick and the doctor gave my brother a lot of shots. Yikes. It says I'm gay. Oh, that's cool. It says welcome to all of our new subscribers. Bro says alright. But yeah, James, that's cool. Cool, bro. Let's see here. It says nice, James. We don't judge in the live. This is, bro, you skipping me? No, I ain't skipping you, bro. I literally just said that my brother is sick and my doctor gave my little brother a lot of shots. No, I definitely read yours. Says I need to go study now. See you next live. Have a good day. Thank you, Andy, for joining in. I appreciate that. You have a good one. Says I'm gonna unsubscribe you. Okay. Don't bother me none. Let me see here. It says you have Riz. No, I do not. It says you read it, bud. Okay, bud. There you go. Yo, Haley says, hey, what's good, Haley? It's been a while since I've seen you. It's been a while since I've seen you. How are you doing? It says, where am I? I'm in my room for once because it's too cold for me to go out in the shed and do it in the shed where I normally do it. It's like 29 outside right now. It's actually cold where I live. Yes, I live in Texas, so therefore it's freezing cold. To me, anyways. It's so cold that we actually have our heater on in the house for once. And if you know anything about our house, it always stays cold. It says, I haven't seen Kayla since the Okay Knee Street. Yeah, no, she was in my last one. It says, sorry I haven't been in your lives in a while, but how have you been? I've been really good, Haley. How have you been doing? It says, I enjoy watching you. Appreciate that, bro. I really do. It says, Haley, good to have you back. It really is. It's been a while since I've seen some of y'all. See, I told y'all I remember y'all. Let's see here. It says, I wasn't in the last one. You're good, dude. I understand life happens, man. Things happen. Ordeals happen. You know, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is probably gonna be a short stream. And then I'll go back and I'll do another stream tonight. So, yeah. What music do I like? I mean, it's a better version of Christianity. As what my music is that I listen to. It's like, I guess they could call it apostolic or Pentecostal music. But yeah, that's what I like to listen to. It says in Saudi Arabia, it's like 18 or 12. God, that's cold. Let's see here. It says I'm always first place in XP. Nice. Yeah, bro's got 75 XP right now. There's quite a few people that got a lot of XP. But bro says hi. It says I have no idea what that is. Lol. It says me. I'm a metalhead most of the time. Oh, dude, you're good, bro. I understand. The genre that I listen to, not a whole lot of people listen to, so I can understand you not knowing. You're good. It says, okay, I'm homeschooled, so I'll watch you at night. Bro, bet. That'll work. It says, I had the record of 125 XP. That's crazy. Now, I think it goes up to like 200, I think. Because I've seen people hit 200 before. It says, I got 75 right now. Yeah. A lot of y'all got 75 right now. A few of you have 50. Yo, Carson. Carson says, hi. What's up, Carson? How we doing, bro? Let's see here. It says, someone is called Amir's sister. Uh-oh. Yeah. It says it goes up to 10K. Are you serious? That's insane. I didn't know that. Cool dude says hi again. It says I got 75 XP, bro. Y'all. We love that, y'all. Oh, it says hi, Carson. But yes, y'all. Like I said, it'll probably be a short stream. I'll go over to my grandparents' place again. We'll stay there for a good while, and then I'll probably end up doing another live at like 7 or 8 o'clock. I ain't gonna lie to you. It says someone had 3,450 in a live inside. Join? Really? I wouldn't lie to y'all. I would definitely enjoy that. I'd enjoy having that in a live. That'd be cool. It says, wow, it's a lot of XP. Yeah, it is.
But yo, let's see here. It says, yo, I'm gonna go. I'll make sure to keep my notifications on by. Alright, bro. I appreciate you joining in, dude. It says the live was 2 days long, so my gosh, that's insanely long. Burger, how could I forget you, bro? You've been in a few of my streams, at least one for sure. But I definitely remember you. Decker says hi. What's good, Decker? How are we doing, Decker? It's been a while since I seen you, bro. It has been a while since I seen you. Let's see here. It says I appreciate that you don't swear because I don't like swearing unless I know no one is gonna hear it. Yeah. At least y'all don't have to worry about that. It says good to see you. On this what? It says hi burger. It says hi. It says what's my favorite food? It says this man is dangerous. Okay, Larry. Cool deal, bro. Yeah. Okay. This is, yeah. Thank you to my moderators for helping me with that. This is true, man. What's my favorite food? My favorite food's like pizza, burgers, different deals like that. It says you remember the first live I joined? My name was the One Shorts creator or something like that. Yeah. And then you changed it, and then ever since then you kept it to where it was at. I wish it would show me what your other one was, but it doesn't. Bros is nice, bro. Larry, dude, shut up, dude. God, nobody likes you anyways. Shut up. Bro says nice. It says 2 people in time off for spamming. Bro, like, all the people who are spamming, dude, just knock them out for a day. Most of these people are actually insane. Larry, dude, shut up, dude. I'm hiding your user, dude. Like, get out. Like, you're officially hidden. Like, get thee away. Can't stand these spammers, bro. They suck so bad. They actually are buns. So, do I play any instruments? No, I do not. I sing every once in a while, but playing an instrument, not yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll play an instrument, but yeah. It says I like how you read all our chats. Yeah, dude, most definitely, bro. That's what all these lives are about. Is to read y'all's comments. That's here. It says imagine, bro. Imagine being so mad at their live that they do this. I know, my gosh, bro. We're hiding this user too. And then it says hello. It says Brandon is a nice and thoughtful guy, bro. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you, Curly. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. It says I'm a girl. That's what's up. Cool. We appreciate y'all being in the chat too. This is not gender specific. It says yes, he is. It says Larry's irritating me now. Yeah, he's irritating me too because he's probably got a lot of spam accounts, so he's probably just constantly gonna keep on coming in here. That's fine. We can keep on hiding and banning them. It doesn't make a difference to me. I just know it's gonna be annoying, but it is what it is. Yeah, Larry is bad to us. Yeah, he is. Says Brandon, you can call me Bobby. All right, yeah. Just keep on reminding me of that, Bobby, and I'll make sure to get it in my mind, and then I'll be like, Bobby, I got you, bro. I'll remember eventually in one of these live streams. It says you're not the only victim of. Yeah, you're not the only victim of Larry. I bet I'm not. Bet you there's a lot of people that have to deal with him too. Says Larry's a sad boy, indeed he is. Larry's probably been everywhere. Yeah, that's the truth. I ain't gonna lie, my mom's got the food and I'm starting to smell it. It's starting to smell really good. So here in about 5 minutes, I'm probably gonna cut it short. And then I'll probably do another live tonight. I'm sure that I will. Depending on what time I get home from my grandparents' places to what time I do the live. So, you know, there is that. And it says I'm going to sub. I appreciate the subscription. I really do. Thank you for that. Shout outs to you. even though you already said you were going to sub, but we appreciate it anyways. It says Larry needs to get a life. It says, do I know what time it is in the UK? Yeah, for y'all right now it's 7:42. 7:42 or 8:42. Right. Yeah, it says 6+ or 6 hours, whatever he says the time is. Yeah. So 7:42. Which is why I like to do it as close as I can. It says, I mean, you do know what time you're going live UK time. Yeah. At least for this one today. But UK time is going to be like 2 or 3 o'clock, which would be late for y'all. Super late. It says, I'm in Missouri right now. Yo, that's what's up. I love Missouri, bro. Missouri's fun. Branson, Missouri is a blast, bro. I can't even lie to you. It's a lot of fun. Oh, it says, oh, sorry, I did not remember. You're good, bro. It says, I'm going to try and stay up and watch it. Nah, dude, bro, please don't force yourself to stay up that late, bro. Bobby, you got a life, bro. You don't have to fully put it on me, dude. Like, for real. It says East St. Louis is not a fun place. Really? Oh, my gosh, bro. And then Stevie Wallbank. Yo, what's good, Stevie? How are we doing, bro? Welcome back in. It says he's back. It says, oh no, I know, bro. That's so insane. It says Larry actually get a live pal. Yeah, no joke, for real. It says, can we not block his account? No, we can't. I tried to. It doesn't work. This is what time will I go live in New York? In New York, you're an hour ahead of me, so it's 2:44. I don't know. We'll see. I just know it'll be later tonight. It'll probably be like 8 or 9 o'clock my time in Texas. So take that and add 6 hours or 1 hour, or subtract 1 hour if you're on the east or on the West Coast, or 2 hours, whatever it may be. But let's hear. It says East St. Louis has a lot of bad people. Trust me. I bet it says, oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me because my name is also Stevie and it's spelled different. Oh, I got you. It says, I've been in school, so I don't really get time to watch your streams. Bro, you're good, dude. All right, like I said, I understand life happens, man. I get it, bro. I get it. I really do. I get it a lot. I understand, bro. You don't have to put a stream, bro. You don't have to put my life to where you, like, get all bent out of shape for it, bro. I can be a lot of people's favorite streamers, but understand that I am not going to be one who forces y'all to do anything. It says, I'm in North, so I don't know. I'm 8 out of 10. Okay. It says, you do have good banner with your mods. Yeah, absolutely. My moderators know what they can do and what they can't. They're good people. They're good people. That's why I picked them to be my moderators. And like I said, I'll probably cap it out at the moderators that they're at. Unless somebody's super, super kind or whatever the case may be. But it's going to be few and far between. Says, I think you're my favorite streamer because you are so considerate and kind. Bro, I appreciate that, dude. I really do. Even whenever it says... Even whenever my facial expressions don't say it, dude, I genuinely appreciate it. So thank you for that. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate that. It says, I know everything to do as a mod. Yes, you do. It says I'm 8 to 10. Oh, 8 to 10, sorry. Oh, no, you're good, dude. You're good. But yes, y'all. Telling y'all, I'm starting to smell that food. It's starting to smell really good. So as soon as this hits 40, I'll be getting off of here. And I will be checking out on that. But yeah. Dang, the noise. I know. It's pretty bad. I know. It says all these kind of comments are so thoughtful to Brandon. Yeah, I appreciate that, y'all. I do. It helps me out so much. It says this is probably my 20th live or somewhere near. You're probably right, dude. I've seen you in a bunch of my lives. Let's count it real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, this is your 16th live to be in. Yo, Ethan VR, bro. I remember you from my former chat. What's up, bro? How you doing? Says I'm here again. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And we do appreciate you joining in. But you joined in at the very last minute, bro, because my mom's fixing some stuff, dude. My mom's fixing some chickens, and she's fixing some french fries to go with it, and I'm starting to smell that food. But yes, y'all, I will be back again. My time, like, I don't want to put a time on it, because then y'all are going to expect that time, and then if it doesn't happen, then I'd be a liar. So it'll be sometime tonight. It'll be sometime later tonight, and it'll probably be another short live. So with that being said, y'all, I like doing the 2 short lives. It's pretty cool. But I'll probably do a long one tomorrow since I'm not going to be at work. But yeah, it says, here we go. It says, thank you, mate. I'm going to go now. Hopefully I see you at 2 or 3. And sending love from DK. Appreciate that, bro. It says OW food. As I was walking upstairs to my room and I dropped my phone. Yikes. But yeah, y'all, with that being said, I will definitely be back on another one. Y'all take care and have a good one.